Hi, my people. Welcome back to the first episode of Web3 Series this 2025. I am Miss Miliana. Welcome to my channel. And my channel this year is based on tech careers, tech tips, and exploring the tech world. And in this series, which is the Web3 series, we are going to explore the world of Web3 and learn from scratch. I'm a beginner in Web3. I got into Web3 4 months ago by hosting events. So I host Web3 tech events. So Web3 events, basically I've hosted about 5 so far, and I've got to know a little bit about it, and I would want to learn more about it. So I decided that whilst I learn, I bring you some information and resources, so you also join me on the learning journey, and we create a community that you get to learn more about Web3 and not to be scammed or anything, and actually build be part of like the Web3 space, because Web3 is taking over, cryptocurrency is taking over the space. Like there are lots of things that's going to happen in the coming years that Web3 is going to will play a bigger part of it, because evolution of internet has been a core thing that has happened over the years, even before I was born actually. So we are going to get into, so it's a presentation slide. So there's going to be a presentation in the next few seconds, whereby we go through what is Web3 and why should you care about Web3, right? So join me on this journey to learn more about Web3 and to build a career in Web3 as a content creator, right? Okay, so first and foremost, what is Web3 and why should we care about Web3? Like, I would say care about Web3 because the evolution of the technology or the tech system or internet always happen, and it's going to happen, and Web3 has come to stay. So you just have to join it and learn it, and you'll be fine, right? Exploring the future of data, Web3 is included. So why don't you join now, so that you won't be late now finding your way? Just like how TikTok started. When TikTok came fresh, they also jumped on it early, got the dough early, but now we trying to get the numbers. We are trying to get the numbers. It's hard for us, but if we had joined as it was fresh, we would have learned and then be master by now. So just join now and master it. So that's why I think you should care about it, because this evolution is going to happen, right? So the next thing is we are going to talk about the evolution of internet. I don't know much details into this, but I have seen it beforehand, and so as have you, I think, because right now almost all the platforms we have, the internet, if I say platform, I'm talking about internet platforms like the social media platform, the website platforms, right? All of them are in the Web2 space. Most of all, like 90% of them are in the Web2 space. When I say Web2, it's kind of like, let's go back. Okay, so in we had Web1 and we have Web2. Now we are having Web3, right? So Web1 is when the TV couple, like the big desktop and all those things was in the cyber cafes and all that, and wasn't much of like, it was a black and white era. Let me say the black and white era. The black and white era was Web1, and then we went into Web2, where we started going to internet cafe. Facebook came. Now we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have all those social media platforms, and these social media platforms are owned by someone. So we know X, or Twitter, previously known as Twitter, is owned by Elon Musk, right? He owns it, so he has the rights to even change it to X, right? So that's Web2. But in Web3, it's not owned by one particular person. It's not owned by like one person that can do anything he wants to do. I can sell it and all those things. No, it's like in the Web3 space, there's something called decentralization. So platforms are decentralized. It's more owned like by a community mostly. It's not one person that takes the shot and all those things. So that brings more credibility, accountability as well in those platforms. So this is Web3. So Web3 is the next stage of the internet, focused on decentralization, blockchain, technology, and user ownership. You get to own your own content or product, and no one can steal it from you. Or like 99%, no one can steal it from you, because you know how things are when it comes to the internet world. So as I said earlier, Web2 is centralized platform where user generated content. So you get to see that even user generated content is a way of even making money on the internet now, or on social media now. And also we have the corporate ownership. That's when I said Elon Musk owns X and all those things. So in Web3, that is not necessarily true there, because platforms are decentralized. It's not owned by one particular person. We have the blockchain space, whereby when you put content on the blockchain, or when you put your information on the blockchain, it's there, it's solid, you can't actually break it, you can't actually do anything about it. I don't know how to put it, but immediately you put in your word or whatever you have on your work on the blockchain, it's there, no one can change it, and it has your name, it has your IP address, it has you registered on it, and no one can change it, and no one can steal it from you. It's solid, like the security is top notch, right? And so you get to own it. So blockchain actually gives you some security and all those things. All right, so let's get into, so that is Web2, Web3, Web1. So now we are dealing with Web3, which is new to us. I don't know how long it has been in the system, but I think it's been in the system for a while, but still new to us, because we are still learning, and every day, every time, there's a new thing happening in the Web3 space, actually. So we are going to learn, and we're going to build till we get to the top, and still build and let people join us as well. So now, some misconception. When we hear about crypto, most people have been scammed during the beginning of crypto era, right? And so when you say Web3 and they say what is Web3 and you start mentioning crypto, they're like, I don't want it, it's scam and all that. But actually, when new things happen and beginners or like the pros get to know it much, they realize, some unscrupulous people realize that because you don't know much, I can actually dupe you because you don't know it. So that's what happened during that era, and I don't think at this point you should let someone dupe you during with the word cryptocurrency and all that, because information is coming all over. You can do your own research to find out if it's true or wrong. And so learn. So Web3 is not scam, it's just misunderstood. It's actually legitimate, and Web3 actually isn't just about blockchain and all that. I even read somewhere that AI is under Web3 and all that. So it's not scam. When AI is helping you, it's really not scam. I think we'll get into AI some other time, but this time around, dealing with the main blockchain and all those cryptocurrency stuff. And the other conception is Web3 too complex? Well, Web3 is not too complex, right? Just like any new tech, learning takes time. Like learning something new takes time. So when you learn it, you get to know things. There are people that I go on events with, and they are pros in it, and they are doing amazing, going for hackathons and making money, like serious dollars, right? Here in Ghana, even in Nigeria. And all I can say is, I wish I could be you. But what do? You learn and also like grow and become them and be part of them. So that's what we are doing here. We are learning, right? So that's the misconception. It's not scam, and it's not too complex when you put your mind to learn it, and you can do it as well. All right, so we move to why Web3 matters, right? So some key benefits from Web3 that is going to help you. I think even if you go on this journey with me from now, by end of year, I'm sure we are going to be making some money with Web3, right? So the very first thing I would say is financial freedom. You get to control your own money by yourself. No banking wahala. In fact, aside, you don't have to get into the bank to do some transactions. You can do all that by your phone or by your laptop. Aside that, the charges with transferring money is so less, right? The charges are so less. I learned, I am not practicing it, or I'm not sending money in here and there, but we'll get there. So financial freedom is very flexible under the Web3 space, and The next thing is decentralized application, right? So you can when you create a platform on the Web3 space, right? When you create a platform on the Web3 space, there's no one that's going to say it is mine. It is yours. You that build that platform. It is yours. It's registered in your IP address, so no one can come and claim it, right? I don't know about, but in the Web2 space, you get to borrow things from other places to create a website. But with Web3 space, everything that you create is yours. So the innovation platform, like, it empowers users, like, it's decentralized, so it empowers you to do more, to create more, and because you are going to have it on your name. So when you say I built it, when they go and check on your IP, or you go and check on your platform on Web3, it's actually true. Then ownership of digital assets, your data, your arts, whatever you put on, especially the blockchain space, is locked, right? So those are some of the benefits. The benefits why Web3 matters, right? So let's get into some real solutions that Web3 can give you. One, peer-to-peer payments using cryptocurrency. I've said that the charges in cryptocurrency is less, right? It's less than the banking sector, the banking transfers and all that. Then you have decentralized finance, which is DeFi, which enabling loans and savings without banks. Like, I feel like the banking system is going to operate like it's going to operate like the Ghana Post, like the post office very soon. Like, right, those days they used to send emails, they used to send mails through the post office, and now we have email, so we don't have to now send letters up and down, right? So I think the bank will also have that as well. And then we have the blockchain in agriculture, right? So with the agriculture part of things, it's like supply chain during the agricultural space, right? Whereby, let's say you are a farmer, right? And you have your platform, like your farming company platform on the Web3 space. Sorry about the background noise. I'm by the roadside. Yeah. So you are a farmer. You've created your own your company platform on the Web3 space. So immediately you go to the farm. You have an harvest. Say you went to harvest about 30 bags of maize, and you've uploaded it on your platform that there's 30 bags of maize available to your customers, and your customers are also in the Web3 space, or like are in the blockchain and all that. And so one customer A says, oh, I want 10 bags of maize, right? Okay, you strike the deal of like, oh, reduce the price for me, what, like, okay, bring maybe $1,000 for the 10 bags of maize, right? So now the customer A can actually transfer the 10 bags of rice to you, but you can't access it, right? He has made you know that, yes, I am ready to pay, but you can't have it until I have my goods. So now you just call your staff that, oh, deliver 10 bags of rice to customer A and confirm for me. So when your staff goes and deliver like the goods to your customer, your customer has received it, so your staff is going to make sure that, okay, please confirm that you've received the 10 bags of things. And when you confirm it on the platform releases your money to you, the farmer. Like, no stealing, like that transparency is what you're talking about, the Web3 space. So I think it's very, very interesting in this point, like at this point, for you to actually learn about Web3 and we exploring more innovations in the Web3 space, right? So now, how do we get started? How did I even get to this point where I'm teaching you all this? Well, I happen to join events and happen to be in the space where Web3 builders are talking, and I'm hosting events under them, trying to be their MC and all that. So I got to learn about them. But one other thing is, you can read articles. So you can read articles. So the website that you can read about like the Web3 space, and then you learn more. That's CoinDex and then Ethereum or .org, right? Also watch beginners videos on YouTube. Whilst I am creating mine, I'm still watching other people's own to learn more and build my knowledge, right? So please read and research. The whole thing is research more if you want to master what you want to master, learn it more. And then the next thing is join Web3 communities in Discord and Discord and Telegram. Join, explore, network. Let them know that I'm new, I want to learn. There are people, like, in fact, in the tech space in general, whether Web2 or Web3, we love to teach, or we love to share. We have so much love to share. We don't gatekeep. The gatekeepers are very few. I can't say all of them, but we don't gatekeep. We are friends. Like, I've never been to a tech event which is very uptight and like it's so flexible. So please research and be open to learning. Now, hands-on activities that we will even partake in on this channel is like setting up our first crypto wallet, which we'll be doing soon, exploring decentralized apps and learning more about it. And we'll get into that as time goes on. This is just the introduction part of things. So in general, Web3 is transforming the internet by prioritizing decentralized and user ownership. Then it's also accessible, exciting, and has full potential. Just like how I mentioned about, like, I just did the agricultural thing. It would be so amazing to have that, like, in this part of the world I find myself in, whereby I want to get into farming, but I don't know how to get there and all that, right? So I would want to know what excites you about Web3 from this little introduction I have done. Drop your thoughts in this comment. If there are any questions, also drop it so that I can make more research and bring it to you, so that I can also learn more and we build from there, right? Thank you so much for watching, and you know what we do here. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that other friend who wants to learn more about tech that Miss Miliana started a new series, which is the Web3 series, where she gets to teach you everything you need to know about the tech space, especially in the Web3 space, for you to learn and grow your career in Web3 and make some money. So she's going to teach you about cryptocurrency, she's going to teach you about blockchain, she's going to teach you about the Web3 and all that it has, right? So tell that friend to come join the community. Let's learn and build our careers and our potentials in the tech space together. Thank you so much for watching, and you watching me, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video to that friend, to all your friends. Let's build a community for the Web3 ecosystem, and let's make some money. All right, thank you so much for watching, and it's bye for now.